When investing in the Pokemon TCG, it is important to focus on fan favorite Pokemon. They just carry better value over time, and Gyarados definitely fits that mold. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you my top 5 undervalued and underappreciated Gyarados cards. Everybody loves Gyarados. It's most people's first shiny Pokemon, and Magikarp and Gyarados are probably some of the most recognized Pokemon from the Kanto region even. Talking about Charizard and Pikachu, Dragonite, Gyarados is right there as well, and his cards have always carried pretty decent value, and he's printed a lot. Every single era gets a Gyarados card, gets a Magikarp card, and you can't say that about every other line in Pokemon. That being said, there are still some undervalued and underappreciated cards for Gyarados that are worth buying and adding to your collection right now because they will go up over time. And starting here at number 5 is a card that has been undervalued for a very long time. I'm talking about the Dark Gyarados pre-release stamped card. Dark Gyarados from Team Rocket is one of everybody's favorite cards of Gyarados ever. It still sits around $25, $28, $30 right now, but the pre-release stamp promo card, which is the exact same card, holographic, artwork, everything, except it has that pre-release stamp on it, is still under $10. That's right, in near mint condition over on TCG Player, you can get this beautiful Dark Gyarados pre-release stamp card for $9.50 in near mint condition. Compare that to the Dark Gyarados holographic for $25, $28, $30. That's a big difference. Now, you do know that Team Rocket also has a non-holographic variant. That card is actually more expensive than the holographic pre-release promo, which is strange to me. And this card has been going up in price. Just a couple of years ago, I loaded up on these cards for about $4, and they're now approaching that $10 marker, and it's only going to go up from here. That's why it's on the list at number 5. So moving forward here on the list at number 4 is a full art card from the Sun and Moon era. That's right, Gyarados GX from Crimson Invasion. Now, Crimson Invasion was probably the worst set released, or one of the worst set releases in the Sun and Moon era, but this Gyarados is kind of like a shining light on a turd. That's a weird thing to say, but I didn't know where I was going with that statement, so I'm sticking with it. But it's the full art Gyarados with the full baby blue background. What I don't like about it is Gyarados kind of gets lost in the card because it's like the background is the exact same color as the Gyarados, but once you actually get your eyes on it, it is textured and it is nice in person. You can get it right now in near mint condition for about $8 over on TCG Player. And Sun and Moon era is really getting to that point where the farther it gets away and the packs are harder and harder to obtain, these cards are going to start to go up. I expect a big jump for X and Y cards, and then right on the tail end of that, over the couple years behind X and Y, I expect the same kind of jump for the Sun and Moon cards as we move further away, and Gyarados, being a fan favorite, is going to be one of those that goes up. Number 3 time, that's right, the halfway spot on the list, and we're going with Gyarados' really most modern card, and that's the Gyarados VMAX Rainbow Rare from Evolving Skies. Now, this card was really just a throw-in in the best set released in the Sword and Shield era. I would have loved to see Gyarados maybe make an appearance on a different set to help bolster it, maybe like a Chilling Reign or a Battle Styles Fusion Strike, something like that. Could have really benefited from having Gyarados Rainbow Rare, Gyarados VMAX, and maybe even a Gyarados alternate art at the end of the day, but it didn't. It's inside of Evolving Skies, so it's almost like an afterthought, and that's why you can get a Rainbow Rare VMAX for under $20. Right now in near mint condition, it goes for about 17 bucks over on TCG Player, and that's right, Rainbow Rare, under $20, fan favorite Gyarados. It's a steal for me. This card has actually been on quite the roller coaster, actually. It started out around release day, around like 16, 17 bucks, where it is right now. Got up to 23, 24, 25, back down to 14, 15, and now it's back up to that $17 marker. So it's been on quite the roller coaster. It still is new. Evolving Skies may be done it might be done. And if that's the case, this card is going to continue to go up. It's probably the most opened set of the Sword and Shield era. So there's a lot out there. You should be able to get some pretty affordable, under 20 bucks. Grab it. All right, runner-up position time for the top 5 Gyarados cards that are undervalued and underappreciated. I'm going back in time to the OG. That's right, I'm going base set holographic Gyarados. If I told you that there were 22 cards for Gyarados that are valuated higher than the very first Gyarados holographic we ever got, it would be very, very odd to hear and very strange. That's right, there's cards from every single era, Sun and Moon, X and Y, Sword and Shield, that are worth more than base set holographic Gyarados. You can get it in near mint condition right now for about $23, $24 over on TCG Player, and anytime you're adding base set anything to your collection, it is a good deal, and that's why it's here at number 2. It's time for number 1 on today's list, and I said something a little bit earlier in this video talking about the X and Y series. That's right, number 1 slot, I got Gyarados EX Full Art from Breakpoint. It's a shiny Gyarados. It is an absolute stunning artwork of a card. The full art looks significantly better than the Sun and Moon one, and it actually goes for only a few more bucks. That's right, you can get this full art Gyarados card for about $13, $14 near mint condition over on TCG Player right now, and it is an absolute fire. It's fan favorite Gyarados, and it's shiny variant. Again, I mentioned earlier how nostalgic that shiny Gyarados at the Lake of Rage is. Huge right here. Shiny variant Gyarados, full art card, XY era. XY era is set to explode as it starts to be mentioned as like almost like vintage, right? Like it's not quite vintage yet, but in another 5 or 6 years, it will totally be considered vintage when we're on generation, 11 or 12 for Pokemon games. Get it now while it's low. It's a beautiful card. Everyone down the road is going to want to add it to their collection. Seriously, it's huge, and it's number 1. But that's it, guys. That is it for today's video of top 5 undervalued and underappreciated Gyarados cards. Let me know down in the comment section, what Pokemon do you want to see get a top 5 list for undervalued? I'm open to suggestions. I have more in the pipeline coming that you guys have requested before, but I need Moss, guys. I need Moss. I can talk about everybody. Maybe top 5 Dunsparce, top 5 Shuckle. Those would be great lists. Absolutely great lists. But yeah, guys, next level TCG, posting content all the time. Drop a sub. Giveaway details are coming up at the end of the video. But right before we get into those, guys, make sure you be kind, you be yourself, and level up.
That's right, we have a brand new giveaway here in the month of November, and this month we're giving away a Silver Tempest ETB, the latest set to be released here in the Pokemon TCG, and it's super easy to enter this giveaway. All you have to do is make sure you're a subscriber of this channel, leave a like on this video, and drop a comment down below. And you can leave a like and comment on every video here in the month of November to get an entry for each video. And we'll be giving this ETB away in a live stream at the end of the month. I can't wait. I'll see you there.